Hey, what's up guys? It's me again, back with another action figure review, and this time I'll be having a look at the Figuarts Solo, a Star Wars story, CHEWBACCA. I personally enjoyed the Solo movie. I know that that's not the popular opinion, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I said it. Another reason I'm really happy they did Solo, a Star Wars story, is that we got another CHEWBACCA figure. The other CHEWBACCA figure is so high in price, I can't afford it. I know this one differs some, but it's so minor that it doesn't bother me to have this one as a stand-in. Just happy to have a Chewy on my shelf with my other Star Wars figures. But there's the front of the packaging where you can see him and everything he comes with very clearly through the front. Not much going on the side, just says Star Wars. There's Chewy showing off his optional parts and some poses you can get him in. Picture of businessman Chewy on the side. And the front again. I'll take a second, get him and his accessories out so we can have a quick look at this figure and everything he comes with. Okay, Solo Chewy is out of packaging, and to the top of his very cute fuzzy head, he is 7 inches tall. And for Chewy's accessories, you get a couple different head sculpts. You get this one without the goggles. This open mouth head sculpt, again without the goggles. You get some cute little fuzzy Wookiee hands. These are open palm hands. And you get a trigger finger hand and a hand to hold the other end of that blaster. Unfortunately, you do not get the bowcaster, but you do get this blaster, which is pretty awesome looking. I dig it. They did really good paint job on it too. Really good sculpt on it. Just an all around really cool looking blaster. So I'm okay with this. So that's it for his accessories. Now we'll have a quick look at the figure and its details. Now I will say, like the Rey figure, yeah, this one's been out a while, but I'm frugal and I like to wait till things go down in price. Especially right now, it's like right at Christmas. So been on a tight budget for action figures. But when I do get a figure, even an old one, I do like to throw up a quick review of it. I just enjoyed on it. But for Chewy's detail, I think they did a good job. He's very similar to the other Chewy. The paint is a little different. I think he's a little lighter in a few spots, a little darker in a few other spots than the other Chewy. But I think overall he has a good look. He is a little inconsistent with the collar. I mean, Chewy's basically the same kind of collar all throughout. This one you get some very dark spots and some very light spots. I mean, I think they could have evened things out a little more. But I picked this guy up super cheap, so I'm just happy to have a Chewy over there with the other guys. Another thing that differs from the original release, of course, is this belt. The original Chewy's looks a lot different, but again, not a real big deal to me. This one looks cool. I like the satchel on the side. I like the ammunition and the little pouches on there. Some on the back as well. Gonna have a hard time reaching those, but maybe Han will get them for him. The new Star Wars movies have been killing off a lot of the old characters. I hope Chewy ain't gonna be one of those. I think he may be too beloved for them to kill in the other Star Wars. But the detail in the hair looks good throughout this figure. Those big cute Wookiee feet. There's the back. Those joints don't look good at all. Those are kind of hideous. Now, I don't know if I'm going to leave the goggled head sculpt on Chewy or not, but I really like the goggles. They did put clear lenses on it and painted his eyes and everything in underneath of them. Gives it a good look. I like those. Non-articulation on this Chewy. To have all this hair all over the head sculpt, it actually moves pretty well. It will go up that far, but you get this big Chewy beard sticking out when you do that. It goes down that far, which isn't real great. But again, you got the big Chewy beard. It will rotate all the way around as well, no problem. Arms are on a ball peg and a hinge. They'll go up that far. They'll go all the way around. They're on a butterfly joint and they will fold out. He has upper bicep swivel. It will also swivel some at that shoulder. You can get 90 at the elbow. Wrists are pegged in and on a hinge, but there's a lot of hair going on there. You don't get a whole lot of movement. But you can kind of move the peg around and get the movement you need. At the waist, you pretty much just get rotation. He doesn't really rock on it, side to side or back and forth. The legs kick forward really good. They also kick back really good. There's no upper thigh swivel, but his leg will rotate at the hip. Really good bend at the knee. The knee joint also looks really good on the front. Feet are on a ball joint and a hinge, so they will go down that far. Up, not so much, they hit his leg hair. But he does have toe articulation. So that is all for the articulation on this big hairy beast. But I'm going to swap some accessories out on this CHEWBACCA, and we will wrap this review up. So there's Chewy with his blaster in hand and his open mouth head sculpt on. Probably saying something cheesy like, say hello to my little friend. Or, Han, don't let your son kill you for no reason. Or, why hasn't Taco Bell named a dish after me called the Chimichanga? Or just some incoherent growls. But that is my look at the SH Figuarts Chewy from Solo. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye for now.